Often, we are compelled to stay alone either for the sake of our livelihoods or for studies, and sometimes due to family situations. Most of us hate being alone, but often we don't have any other option. Being alone can feel like being in a trance, especially when we are used to having friends around us. We hang out with different sorts of people whom we call friends, such as workplace friends, childhood friends, and post-retirement friends. However, out of these, only a handful can truly qualify as friends. True friendship is hard to come by, and they might not be around when we need them the most. So, we find ourselves reverting to staying alone. This lonely existence sometimes brings apathy and depression. An inexplicable sadness overwhelms us, and we have to keep pretending that we are doing fine. But as soon as the need to pretend goes away, we immediately find ourselves in the grips of grief and hopelessness. We start experiencing episodes of panic attacks, and anxiety gets the better of us. We can't make others realize what the problem exactly is. At times, thoughts of falling ill possess us. How will we deal with it all by ourselves? Who will take care of us? Should we call the doctor or get admitted to a hospital? Is there enough charge on the phone? What if we are not in a position to reach out to a friend in an hour of crisis? We become finicky about food and hesitate to go out on our own, even when it's necessary. All sorts of negative thoughts swirl around inside our heads. We keep wondering why we are alone and why doesn't anyone stay with us? Sometimes, we feel lonesome even when someone is staying with us. We realize that our companions won't be able to help us during a crisis. We all have to walk alone up the street of life because our existence, desires, aspirations, and hopes are all centered around ourselves. We need to remind ourselves that the dynamics of our relationships with our loved ones keep changing with time. It's not as if we will find everyone whose loyalty and love we take for granted standing by us all the time. Death, changed circumstances, various challenges, and the demands of life often separate us from our loved ones. We must accept this reality and move on because life is a gift that's handed to us only once. Please don't keep these issues under wraps. Try to love yourself and get involved in various activities such as drawing, singing, playing musical instruments, cooking, gardening, or traveling. Take your pick. You will find that there are lots of people who are quite happy being alone. Being alone doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be lonely. You can go solo traveling and make friends from all over the world. By spending a lot of time with yourself and living mindfully, you can understand yourself better and have better control over your emotions. You can indulge in all those pursuits that you couldn't do earlier due to various constraints. By managing everything on your own, you will attain a very high degree of self-sufficiency, and challenges and adversities won't easily scare you. The benefits of being alone are endless. Yet, despite everything, if you still feel that you can't deal with being all by yourself, get in touch with us. Reputed therapists associated with us will help you come to terms with loneliness. We want you to be happy and fulfill all your potential. Love, friend.